What's up, guys? I mentioned yesterday when I was in here, I got these two things going right now. I mentioned that I wanted to make this door bigger and be able to bring cars in here, which is all true. So the issue is I didn't want to like pull motors and stuff in here because it's clean and nice, and I didn't want to deal with like coolant and stuff on the ground. So I was thinking about it all night, and I came up with a solution that I don't know if it's gonna work. I went to Harbor Freight and I bought this. It's a 5-gallon wet dry vacuum blower. So on one end it has a vacuum, on the other end it has a blower, obviously, like most shop vacs. And my theory is I'm gonna take the vacuum end, put it on a coolant, like a radiator hose, and then I'm gonna take the other end and put it on the radiator, so it pressurizes the system while sucking the coolant out. I don't know if it's gonna work. I got a $7 1-year warranty on this, so if the coolant fucks it up, I'll get a new one or get my money back or whatever. So I think what I have to do is I have to cut the hose. I have to look at the hose, obviously, but I think I have to cut the hose in the middle so that I have two ends that can connect to the vacuum, which I think it's universal on either end. And then I'll be able to put one on one side and one on the other and tape it to the thing and suck all the coolant out. So that's my project for today, as weird as it is. And let me open the box, see what's inside. Hope this doesn't fall off. So here's the vacuum. I'm gonna assume this side is suck, this side's blow, or vice versa. Who knows? Who cares? Now let's see what it came with. As you know, Harbor Freight's not known for their quality, so I wouldn't be surprised had it not. Okay, it came with a lot of shit. Whoa. Okay, so I was wrong about the hose. I hope that's not an issue. It's not the same on either side. It looks like only one side can go into the vacuum, and that's not this side. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright. It's now mobile. Super cool. It feels like a piece of shit, I'll be honest with you. But I guess it doesn't matter what it feels like. What the hell is this? I think I need to remove this. I'm using water. Yeah, no water. See? This is the filter. Doubt it. So anyway, the hardest thing's going to be figuring out how to attach the hose to the radiator hoses, and like it successfully getting all the coolant out. So here we have the vacuum complete. Looks like a normal vacuum. So I had this BMW radiator hose laying around, obviously, and here's a piece from the vacuum just to show you. Well, if I could do it with two hands, it's a pretty perfect fit. So I got lucky there. So now I'm just gonna go prep the car and try it, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. So I've got the vacuum jammed in there, and some's leaking from the radiator onto the ground. But let's see what happens. Let's see how much we got. Doesn't feel like too much.
can't really see. You have like a light? It's a little. It's not bad actually.
No. I just wish that hose wouldn't collapse. Alright, so it seems like the vacuum was a bust. I don't think it has the power to suck the coolant out, which sucks. Literally. It was a good idea, but I need to figure something out because, like I said, I just hate every time I try to pull a motor, I just dump a bunch of coolant on the ground. So I guess back to the drawing board. I'm going to return this thing after I get all the coolant out of it because I have no use for another vacuum. But if someone knows what I'm doing wrong or can tell me a way to get the coolant out without spending $3 grand on like what shops use, I would appreciate it. Definitely has a lot of suck in it. It kind of seems like there's not much in the car right now. Oh, that's flowing. Yeah, it is. Maybe I just couldn't go to that hose. Still going? Yeah. Let's check it. There's actually a bit more in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there. I still feel it. I mean, it's dripping from the thing, so I can't really tell at this point, but I feel it going through the hose. Well, I'll count that as a success, I think.
You have to try in the car you know has a lot of coolant.
Like full, yeah. But this is the one I was going to pull the motor on, so I was like, fuck it. So I'll count it as a success, though, because there's definitely a lot of coolant in that thing, and I can feel it sucking it out. So we'll just have to wait, see how much comes out when I cut the heater core hoses. And look at all this garbage. Don't ever put a front end on a car with zip ties. That's a no-no. So that's it. It worked. I'm gonna count it. I don't know what to do like with the next car. I'll have to figure out. I guess it's because BMWs are weird. Not every car has this third random line.
That's what I was wondering.
This goes on the bottom of the reservoir.
Okay.
So what happens is the reservoir overflows, or the radiator gets hot. On the top of the radiator, there's a little thing that comes out, a little hose, fills up the reservoir, and when you bleed it, I guess you have to bleed it from the reservoir. So I don't understand it. But anyway. Most cars only have the two, so I'll have to figure out which one I have to go to.
All right.
But I think that's it. All right, so whoa, I'm calling the vacuum a success. I just got to figure out how to use it. But after I got it on that one hose, it sucked all the coolant out, and I think that's the rest of it. So when I cut the hoses, is the only way I'll find out. But for now, I'm gonna keep it and use it for situations like that. Well, my camera's going away. So that's it. Short video. Figured that'd be cooler, but it was alright. See you guys next time. Alright, well maybe get my outro while you're under there.
Fuck off. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Ah!
Like, subscribe. Again. Thumbs up.
Subscribe for more. Oh my god, dude!